In this tutorial, we're going to talk about sharpening, and we will work with this image of the iceberg. So let me go ahead and select that and open it in the develop module. Now, what sharpening does is that it adds, sharp edges to our picture. And something like a rocky mountain or an iceberg need to be sharpened if necessary. Now, if you look at this image, it looks fine, but after seeing the results that we will come up with, you will notice how nicer and more dramatic sharpening will make the image look. So let me go ahead and work with Lightroom's presets now. I'm going to open the preset panel, and as you know, there are so many presets available. And since I've used this before, I know that this particular one called Sharpening Narrow Edges is going to be a good preset for me for this particular image. So let me go ahead and click on that. And actually, the minute I clicked on it, I already saw a difference. My iceberg is clearer and sharper. So that's a great first step. Let me take this to the detail panel now and do further changes there. So let me go ahead and open the detail panel and just add some sharpening right here. Remember from the previous tutorial, the detail panel is divided into the sharpening and then the noise reduction. We don't need to reduce noise in this particular image. We only need to sharpen a bit more than what the preset offered. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this amount to something around 95 or so. And as I'm doing, please notice the changes that are happening to the iceberg. You want to make sure not to add too much because you will start getting pixels, and that's something you want to avoid. You want to keep your image as natural as possible. So something around 97 works great. I also want to add some detail, but again, not too much. You have to be careful here. Let me set it up to 50, and that's more than enough, because just let me show you what happens when I add more detail. You will start seeing crispiness, and this is something really you have to avoid. Let me set it back to 50. This will come in your assignment, and obviously if the result of your assignment is very crispy, very pixelated, it's not going to be a good grade, because finally what we need is a nice sharp image but not a pixelated crisp one. Okay, so let me zoom out by doing Command minus and hit the backslash key on my keyboard to see the difference. Now I can see the difference. I don't know if you can, but it's huge. I mean, the original image, the one where it says before right here, if you look at the iceberg, it's a bit blurry, right? And the new one is much sharper and sharper and clearer. If you want to see it zoomed in, so seeing the details, let's go ahead and zoom in. This is what we came up with after the changes we made with the preset and the sharpening. And if I hit the backslash key, this is how blurry and fuzzy it was. So this is incredible, because when we first opened the file, we thought that the image is not bad. But after having applied these changes, the sharpening changes, we see how nicer, sharper, and more dramatic our image is.